I've practiced this work for a long time, cultivating something, my ability to be with my woman. And I mean, just to give you a sense of how it never gets easier, is I might have an evening with my woman where 5 hours, it's nothing but us in practice, perfect presence consciousness. And somewhere at the 5 hour mark, maybe my phone rings, I just kind of look at it and put it down. And that's the spark for a giant fight to take place right in that same space. That, I glanced at my phone for a second, was enough to cause a complete unraveling emotional storm. And as a man, you're just like, why do I bother doing this? I can't fucking win. This is ridiculous. I just showed up this way. So that's what he's talking about here when he says it doesn't get easier. And the more skilled a practitioner you become, more aware you become, and you handle the small minutiae, that is her daily complaint, and those parts of her relax, it doesn't mean her complaint's gonna neutralize completely. Now it's just gonna deepen, as you'll deepen by her new complaint. You'll be challenged in areas that are more sophisticated, more nuanced. And that awareness the two of you begin to cultivate, you allowing her to experience depth through that, because you've got the surface shit handled, she can now begin to feel where you're off at a greater depth. And then you'll be challenged in those they tend to be much more vulnerable areas in our psyche. You can criticize us about the way we execute a task. Maybe we didn't paint the wall right, or put up that door correctly, or something mechanical that we don't really care about. But what about when it's the way you're showing up emotionally to a moment, or the way you dealt with a moment at work, or with a superior, or with another partner, or with your family, and she's then criticizing you in that moment, or just jabbing you in that moment. So that practice of unraveling is part of the yoga that we're engaging in here. This is not here to fix problems. There's no solutions here if you're looking for solutions. There's only deepening or not. This is a guide to feeling more, to loving deeper, to fucking the world open with the depth of your clarity, with the truth of your fullness. But that doesn't mean there's going to be any less tears or any less anger. This is just permission for those things to take place, and it's our capacity to hold those storms, those emotional truths, that allow us and her to deepen.